Well, hey family, happy Sunday. This is Darlene stopping by real quick. I'm actually sitting here making some pearl simulated pearl bracelets. One of the ladies from my church is having a Christmas event. So she said, I need 30 bracelets and I want them to be the pearl, of course, simulated pearl. And they have to have a little turquoise. Okay, her favorite colors. She said, and if you can, something that has yellow. So the colors would be the pearl, turquoise, and then something with a little yellow. Keeping in mind, she ain't never seen these beads before, nor has she has she seen this bracelet, right? So these are the colors that she wants. So this is what I'm doing. She wants 15 of one kind and then 15 of another kind. And then that way, as the women come to the event, these are going to be their gifts. How wonderful is that, right? And then she said, well, I'm going to get some boxes to put the bracelets in. So she's going to make it like really elegant and stuff. And then the boxes, she's going to get the turquoise color boxes. I'm thinking, hint, hint, Tiffany, Tiffany, hint, hint. I'm thinking that's what, pretty much what she's doing. So these are the start of what I am doing to create. It's going to be 15 of these and then 15 of another style. So this is what I'm working on now. And let's get started. And I hope everybody is doing well. It has been a busy day. The time is going by like so fast. When I got up this morning for worship service, I was like, we are already at Sunday, and it was just Friday. Like I was just leaving work Friday, like literally logging out of work, not leaving physically, but like logging out of work, telling people, hey, happy Friday, enjoy your Friday, all the goodness and stuff. And I'm just like, man, I don't know if it feels like that for everybody or if it's just me, or is it like the older you get, the time just seems to go by faster or what? I just don't know what it is, but I'm like, this is crazy how fast is time is going by. I was at a place earlier today, and the place where I was, my whole thing is I'm so allergic to stupid stuff to where it just irks me. It itches me, it gives me a rash, it just bothers me. I don't know if it's because I'm so serious. I do have my little, I playful side and I get a little silly, like, like everybody else here and there. But professional is professional, serious is serious, especially like when it needs to be. And I got a little irritated. I said, you know what, let me get on up out of here because I already see now. I just don't have time to waste. I refuse to just waste time on stupid stuff. I just refuse to do that, with anybody, with any situation, like just anything. Oh, and let's talk about this. Y'all know I don't do gossip. I don't do gossip. But, and then you guys tell me, let me look at y'all. Let me look at y'all. And then you guys tell me if this is me or not, what I'm seeing. Okay, like all across YouTube, the guy, the actor, what's his name? Is it Christian? Christian Keys? I think it's Christian Keys. Something about he was saying that he's been assaulted by a billionaire. So when he was dropping all these hints and stuff in the video that he was doing, all the hints was leading back to a specific person, right? And when he said billionaire, high power, all the movies, like all this old type of stuff, I was just thinking, dude, it's only one person you probably talking about. It could only be one person that's billionaire status that you have worked with, that you are insinuating is the person that sexually assaulted you. And he kept saying this person that you have pretty much, as far as black people, have pretty much made him into this god, into this person, that is infallible, this person that can do no wrong. So me, I had to go look. I'm like, and the reason why I go look, because I don't do gossip. I don't do the entertainment blogs. I don't do the YouTube channels with that stuff. But for some reason that just popped up, in my videos. And I was like, okay, but wait a minute, this is like really something. But what came to mind for me? If you watch the landscape, it's black men that are being attacked. It's black men that are in power that are being attacked by other black people, right? So watch it, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I believe that it is. Now, if this man, I'm thinking it's TP, allegedly. Okay, I'm thinking it's TP. Y'all know the initials that Christian was talking about. So if he's talking about the man and he's saying that he offered him $100,000 and a car and all this other kind of stuff, and told him that I don't want to touch you, I just want to look at you, I just want to see you naked. So if the man really did tell him that, and then something about he was drinking Hennessy, Christian was drinking Hennessy, and he got drunk, and then he went upstairs to the man's bedroom, one of his bedrooms, and laid down, and supposedly he said he went to sleep, but when he was awakened by the man who was supposed to be the billionaire trying to touch him and sexually assault him. And I was just like, the craziness of this all, what will take any man down quicker than the plague or than the Lord will, is sexual harassment, sexual assault, anything that has to do with sexual something, especially if you're a black man, right? So I'm looking at it. I know Toasty Mac and Jerry. Let's just chit chat for a minute. So if you're supposed to be, if you're a black, this is what I see. If you're a black man and you have any type of assets, watch the play. The play is to prevent your children who will be heirs from receiving what you have. So whatever it is that you have is supposed to be handed down to your children, of course, in a will and all this good stuff, right? But if we attack you and we come at you in the sense of money, your company, and all that kind of stuff, so what are you doing? Now you have to spend money to defend yourself. That means giving money to lawyers, right? Not only giving money to lawyers, you got to step down from your companies. You're probably going to pay people off. And then when one person come out, God only knows how many more people are going to come out, right? So Christian kept saying, Christian Keys, I think that's his name, Christian Keys, kept saying that the guy is a billionaire and you guys have pretty much made him a god. So he said eventually when he comes out and say who this person is, he said, I'm already knowing people are not going to believe me because who the man is. So I went back and I did a little research. Okay. So I wanted to see who Christian did movies with. He did most of his acting in movies and stuff he did with Tyler. Most of the movies and stuff that he did with Tyler Perry. Okay. So when you go back and you research, because I did it, I'm like, okay, everybody getting attacked. Like all these black men that's in these statuses are getting attacked, from Bill Cosby to Sean Puffy Combs to now it's something about Ice Cube and Jay-Z. And the sad thing about it is it's all the black platforms that are supposed to be media outlets on YouTube and otherwise that's pumping this. That's pumping it. So it's us crucifying us, right? And I'm just like, wow, the craziness of it all. And I'm just thinking to myself, the boy talked for an hour. The video probably somewhere here on YouTube, but the boy talked for an hour. And I was just like, this is like the craziest stuff. And any and every black man, any and every black man, let me put this back on here. I'm sorry, y'all. I just want to talk for a minute, but let me put you guys back down here. Any and every black man that has anything, they better be careful, because it's like they come in, and even if it's not true, they gonna make stuff true. And remember, them people live they live and exist in a world of illusion, in a world where they create things to make those things real. So if they can write a script and we watch a movie and we just love the script, I mean, we just love the movie. Can you imagine what they do for real life type situations? And I'm just like, this is the craziest stuff. 246. I'm like, man, now they going after I think it's TP, because the way the boy was talking was like, I'm like, oh my God. And then I seen something else. I'm like, now they going after Jay-Z. Now I'm like, this stuff is just crazy. It's all the black man. I don't hear nothing about them going after Tom Cruise. I don't hear him going after Kevin Costner. I don't hear none of that kind of stuff. So none of them committed sexual assault on nobody. None of them touched somebody the wrong way. And they're all attractive white men too. So I'm like, this don't even make no sense right here. And then it's like black people coming out on black people. I'm like, 2, 4, 6, 7. Now, don't get me wrong. If something really did happen and that man really is really convicted in his heart that it happened, okay, do what you got to do. But I'm just saying, come on now. And the boy was saying, not the boy, but Christian was saying, Christian Keys, the actor who did a lot of movies with Tyler Perry, okay, 2, 4, 6. He did a lot of movies with, in fact, I think that's where I was introduced to him, 2, 4, 6, 7. And Tyler's movies, 2, 4, 6, 7. Now, I'm not saying that Tyler Perry did anything to the man. That ain't what I'm saying. So anything that I've seen, and what is the word that they be saying? Oh my God, what's the word that they be saying? Allegedly, the billionaire is the person that we all know that dress up in the dresses and stuff, right? And I'm just like, they just doing the most. They just doing the most. And my whole thing is like, when I was watching Christian's video, I'm like, okay, who got you doing this? Do somebody got you doing this video to where they got something on you to make you have to come out and do this? Or did that stuff really truly happen? Because Christian was saying in the video that whoever the man is was telling him that he has young men on the payroll, that come and they make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year just coming to him doing whatever it is that he wants them to do. And I'm just like, you know what? And I don't put nothing past nobody. I really don't. I don't put anything past anybody, especially I was watching an interview the other day. And the guy was saying, he said, you have to think about when you're just an average, everyday kind of person, your life is an average, pretty much average, everyday kind of life. He said, and the more assets you begin to acquire, he said, there's different levels to things for you to experience, right? So he was saying, if you think about it, a man who has a lot of money and a lot of assets, women are open to do just about anything the man wants to do. So that only means that whatever the fantasy is for that man, he more than likely is going to experience it, because he's going to be in a situation or environment or this kind of existence where the people that are part of it, they're pretty much like strategically placed there to satisfy whatever it is that that person wants to do or whatever their fantasy is, right? And I had thought about it. I was like, you know what, that's true if you think about it. If you really think about it, just think about that. The higher that people get, because they feel like they have everything. So they have everything. So then that only means that they're looking for satisfaction outside of them. So then that only means that their appetite for sexual things enhances, because now you're engaging with people that are open to doing anything and everything, no matter what. And then if you throw in there a man that has been sexually assaulted or molested as a boy for any length of time, by the time he becomes a billionaire, he can do whatever it is he feel like he want to do. And who's to say that he's not tampering in whatever it was that he was initially introduced to as a child? So I don't put nothing past nobody. I really don't, because the more money they start making, the stranger people get, and just all kind of stuff. But anyway, I thought that was just really something. I'm like, if you look up, all the black men are being attacked. All the black men, I'm just sitting here talking and ain't even putting nothing on the video. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just running off at the mouth. Because I saw that little not interview, but I watched the boy's video last night. It was about an hour long, and I literally watched it too for about an hour. because it was very interesting. It was very interesting, and if you listen to him, these are gonna be real pretty. And she's gonna put these in a box. Then people are gonna be overjoyed to get these little bright. They look so pretty. They look very elegant, very rich, very pretty. Simulated pearls, fake pearls. I mean, just really pretty though. Really, really pretty. And the mixture of colors. These are her favorite colors. She loves pearls. She loves the turquoise. I told her I can get a color, some type of bead for like turquoise or something, because she didn't want it, too big, just like what this is. And then we got this pretty bead right here. But anyway, it's a lot going on, and I don't know if it's just me or man, like black men are being attacked. And I saw an article, I think it was yesterday. They giving Bill Cosby some type of award. I'm like, y'all done sent that man to prison. Now you want to give him some type of award. You know what? The gall of it all. I'm just like, it's crazy. And it's like these black men that's in these high places, they better be careful. And I'm scared for Denzel and Samuel L. Them is my boys. I love me some Samuel L. Jackson and Denzel Washington as actors, and they seem like they're pretty decent people, right? So I'm like, man, I hope they don't try to come after them. Like they done did some most strange kind of stuff. And I'm sure like people in that industry, because you hear stories, if you watch interviews with people, like people that maybe have been in the industry, or they could even still be in the industry, they be telling some stories, and they call it the couch. And I believe that it truly does exist. And then when people disappear, you kind of know why they disappear. They disappear because they're not going to fold to it, and give in to it. And Christian kept saying that too. He was like, I wasn't going to sell my soul. And he said he wasn't going to sell his soul, nor was he going to sell his body. And I was just like, what? Well, he said sell, his private part. I was just like, wow, the craziness of it all. But I'm just hoping and praying, if it all come out. Now, you know what? When the big news stations pick it up, like the CNNs, the ABCs, and Fox Newses, and all that kind of stuff, now you got some stuff. But all the little small YouTube channels and they got a lot of they got a lot of subscribers and stuff, but even still, they're not mainstream news, right? They're news, but they're not mainstream news like CNN and all that. So if something like that hits CNN, and you can best believe they're investigating it, they're trying to find out what's going on. So once it hit mainstream news, it's over. It's over. You might as well start calling your attorneys now, because it's like the craziness. And it's like black men in powerful positions are being attacked. And it's like it's one after the other, one after the other. And then I think about it, I'm like, okay, if they are doing these things, then they got what they deserve. But if they're not doing these things and it's just a system set up against them, to break them down and to try to take what it is that they have, you take what they have, then it don't get passed down to the next generation and the next generation. Because they don't want black people to have nothing, no way. At all, period. Y'all know that just like I do. They don't want us to have nothing. At all, period. The craziness of it all. But anyway, I thought that was really interesting. I was like, wow, here we go again. Here we go again. And then, if one person come out, somebody else is going to come out and say it. And one thing is the truth about, when I look at, I don't even watch Tyler Perry shows and stuff. I'm just not like a really big fan. The only one I really liked was, what was that one about the family that prays, or that one with Gabriel in it. I like the one where Alex Cross. I did like that one. But like a lot of his other shows, like ones that's on BET and all that kind of stuff, I don't watch none of that stuff. I can't tell you nothing about it. I just, it's, I don't like it at all. Not at all. These are really pretty. I really like these. I really like the blend of the colors, huh? Because I was just looking at them sitting there. The blend of the color. This video is almost 20 minutes. Ooh, I just been chatting. I'm sorry, y'all. Now I watched that boy video and was like, ooh, Lord, here we go again. Here we go again. What's the quickest way to tear a black man down? Holler sexual assault. Well, any man, really, if you think about it. But ain't nobody getting attacked like black men. Watch the landscape. Look at the landscape. And like I said, I'm scared for Denzel and Samuel, and a couple other ones. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. This is really crazy. And I just hope 245. I just hope and pray for everybody, that's involved, that it all works out and people go get the help that they need, because it's crazy. 2, 4, 6, 7, and I'm putting 7 on each side. I asked her, is anybody a fuller size? I'm a fuller size person, like with a thicker wrist, and she said it's only 2 people that's coming. That's like plus size women. And when I said plus size, when she said plus size, I said, well, what do you mean plus size? Do you mean like heavy set, or just 1X, 2X? And she said, no, well, 2 of them are like fuller, like nice fuller size women. And I said, oh, okay, well, I'll add a couple more beads. That's probably like an 8.5, 9-inch waist, 9-inch wrist. So I'll have some pretty ones for them too. 2, 4, 5, and I'm putting 7 on each one. 5, 6, 7. We just don't know what's going to be coming across. And I was looking at that. I was like, see, that's the thing about it. It's the platform and the media outlets that are putting it out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The craziness of it all. I just hope it ain't, well, I can't say I hope it ain't true, because the boy done put it out there now. So I'm gonna have to go do a little research and see. I don't like gossip and I don't like that kind of stuff, but I'm like, really? That one just kind of got me. I was like, oh, okay, well, if he talking about Mr. Perry, that's gonna be a hot one right there, if that's what he talking about. But then I thought about it too, though. If that's the case, why now? Like, why now? If that happened some years ago, why are you coming out now? That'd be a question in my mind. Why do people be coming out now? He said, he meaning Christian Keys, said that the statute of limitation is already passed. So he can't get any money, anything. No, you can't get any money, but his show is on BET. That's called I think it's called All the Queens or something. So now he's a producer. He has his own show. He has like all these type of things. But if you think about it, that's the money right there. Because if you do this and it does become the person, that the billionaire person people thinking that you're talking about, no, people are going to go watch. People probably already went and researched you. People that don't even know him probably already went and researched him. Right? So you know about him now. So we know about him now, like now, like really now, outside of his acting and stuff. Because once you put that out there like that, people are gonna research you. And then the whole thing is researching you to find out who you did the movies with. Who did you work with the most? Like all that kind of stuff. So then that makes people become more familiar with you and your work. So what does that do? That increases your value. That increases your familiarity. So now you don't have to get paid like somebody cutting you a check on the back end, because you're going to get cut checks on the front end by just bringing out the situation and talking about whatever it is you're talking about. These are so pretty. These are just really pretty. Just the way the colors, what y'all think? The way the colors just blend in together. These are beautiful. And these were her choices of colors: turquoise, yellow, and then she wanted pearl. These are really pretty. So I'm getting ready to make some more of these. I got to make 15 of these, 15 of the other ones, and I'm going to try to get those done tonight, because she got her party coming up Saturday. So her party is this Saturday. And she said, well, I want to give them as gifts. So as they come in, everybody get the little gift box and da-da-da, da-da-da. And I said, oh, okay, cool. And then I said, well, you don't want to do different? She said, no, I don't want to do that. I want it to just be like, everybody pretty much like 15 and 15. 15 get the same, and then the other 15 get the same. And I was like, oh, okay. So either way, her thing was pearls. As long as it's the, the simulated pearls, and the style is different for 15 and 15, that would be cool. And I said, okay, well, I got you. But these are really pretty. I really like these. But anyway, family, I didn't mean to go off on a little bench and talk about that, but I thought that was very interesting. Every time we look around, there's another black man under attack. But we'll all hear about it. And guess what? Happy Sunday, and I hope everybody had a really good day. I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow and a very productive day and all that good stuff. And guess what, family? We'll talk.